Hi everyone, it's another edition of Mind Perception, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why I hate to use the statement "don't judge." I know that every human being who has graced this earth happens to be a unique individual, and as such we have personality makeups that makes us who we are. But the fact still remains that one of the agents of socialization, or maybe the reason why every human being happens to be socialized, is that the society has an ideal, and in trying to mold you into going towards that ideal, there's a need to be socialized. And the first agent of socialization happens to be the family, because each family has their does and their don'ts. But the family is just a smaller unit, because we have the neighborhood and we also have the wider community. The wider community or the society has the rules and the regulation, and for you to be a member of such society, you must be able to conform to their rules and their regulations. And I believe that those ideals are what keeps us in check. And I believe that was why Thomas Hobbes made the statement that in the state of nature, that life can be nasty, brutish and short, because it's quite absurd that we have people who try to tell others, or maybe try to tell you when you want to correct them. Maybe they might tell you that don't judge. But the fact is that the reason why we have the justice system is that you should be able to reprimand an individual or a member who is going astray. And I believe that is why we have the police, the courts, and the prison. So, because I have been in the situation where I have seen people who, when you try to correct them, they use that word to you, don't judge, or maybe someone is telling you, don't judge. The fact is that some people seem to have some pathological way of living, and when you try to tell them that this thing you're doing is quite not good, they pick offense, because trying to tell people that shouldn't judge is quite nihilistic and insane, because we don't exist alone in the society, because we have things that if we do it doesn't affect others. Okay, take for instance, I have been in situations where have tried to tell someone who is being wicked to his own very self to at least take a bath, brush your teeth, and change your clothes. The person picks offense. But the problem is that way of living is affecting others, and the person is seeing it like you are attacking him or her personally. But it's quite absurd that people can be so nihilistic and insane that they wouldn't even want to take corrections that would improve them and transcend them to a better way of living. So that's why when people try to say that don't judge, I totally do not agree to it, because criticisms and praises are what moves us. Because I believe that one of the reasons why people go for therapy is when you have a pathological way of living and it's affecting you, because there's a need for you to address those problems, because it's making you to suffer unnecessarily. And those things are the things that, if you are being able to be open, people can tell you, address this and address this, and with time it wouldn't be a problem. But for the fact that you have a wrong perception, you don't want people to tell you that this thing you are doing is bad, because it's kind of absurd that there are people that you cannot sit down with because they have some body odor that makes you uncomfortable, and with themselves they are fine because they don't know how they are affecting others, and they are the kind of people that will tell you don't judge. So these major reasons why when people say that don't judge, I just don't know how to live in a world where you cannot tell someone that this you are doing is not right and this should be what you should be doing.